Hey everyone, I'm back to another unboxing video. Got to say, I'm beginning to understand why people make them. I may not be total up on what people sit and watch them, but they're a lot of fun to make. It's nice to open up a box and show off what's inside of it. As you can see, I've gotten my latest game delivery from Amazon this week, and we are going to take a look at it. It's a couple of zombie boxes and something to help the survivors out too. So we're going to look at the Walk of the Dead boxes first, and we're going to take a look at that right now. All right, so what we have here is a Walk of the Dead box 1 and the Walk of the Dead box 2. And as you see, they are box of zombies. One of them set 1 and one is box zombies set 4. Which means there's a number 2 and a number 3 out there that we haven't gotten in here yet. And I wonder what they could contain. As you see, nice artwork on the cover there. We're going to go ahead, flip it over, take a look at the back. It tells you it's for Zombicide. As you see, it is in French and in Spanish and in English. Walk of the Dead, Zombicide, collaborative game for up to 6 players. Game lasts for 20 minutes to 3 hours, etc., etc. The box contains 15 walkers. It's got 6 runners, 3 fatties, and 12 zombie cards. And nice pictures of all the different kind of zombies types they have in it. And yes, you definitely have to have one of the core games to play the expansion. This first one here is basically a reprinting, remolding of the zombies from the first core game. So it's got the same zombies in it. We're going to open it up now and pull them out. And here's what they look like when they're pulled out. As you see, we have the zombies here. Mostly the same sculpts. Well, actually the exact same sculpts. Duplicates of the ones from the core set. 6 runners, as you see, 3 of each of the 2 kinds. We got the 3 fatties, and then you've got 15 regular zombies, which are all the repeats of the same sculpts from the core games there. All right, down here, you've got these sets of zombie cards, and they are numbered. You have 12 zombie cards, numbered 43 to 54. All the various Zombicide games have their cards that are all uniquely numbered to them. They've done that way so that you can take these cards and mix them in with the regular deck and cause extra activations and stuff like that, extra spawning with the additional 12 zombies here. Or you notice it's reprinted 3 times. You know, they're in Spanish, they're in French, and they are in and they're in English. But one thing you also could do is shuffle them all together and make a Romero deck, which would be a 36-card deck with nothing but walkers, runners, and fatties. And then you would have, what you experience in a George Romero movie, specializing pretty heavily in just walker activations, So that's the Walk of the Dead number 1. And here is the back of Walk of the Dead number 2. As it says, need to add more zombies to your Zombicide board games to add to your gaming experience or play on bigger boards? This box is for you. It contains additional zombies, fatties, runners, and walkers to bring new challenges, avoid nasty extra activations, build themed missions around a specific type of zombie, and raise the danger level up to the red and beyond. This box also contains 1 exclusive fatty and 2 exclusive walkers to complete your collection. As you see, the contents are 9 walkers, 6 runners, 6 exclusive walkers, 3 exclusive fatties, and another 12 zombie cards. Why don't we take them out and take a look at them? Okay, here are the contents of the Walk of the Dead number 2 laid out. As you see, another set of the 12 cards, focusing very heavily on the walkers, but a few other cards in there. There is an abomination on here. These are numbered 121 to 133, and once again, As you see, it comes in the three sets, the French and the Spanish, which you can, either put it in there as an expansion in the game, mix in one game to get the extra additional spawns, or you could make your own set with maybe take this and combine it with Walk of the Dead 1 and just make, the heavily Walker-centric, heavily Walker-themed deck. So as you see, we have the additional 6 runners here. We have the additional 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 walkers. And we have 3 extra fatties. Now the fatties in this case, let's pull it out and take a look. It is a female fatty this time. Go with the male fatty of the base game. This one is the rather large and voluptuous, shall we say, Hausfrau here, to go along with the guy in the vest or the wife beater shirt that comes in the regular core game. The other 2 special zombies, let me see which ones are the special molds. Let's take a look on the back here. One of them is this guy. Let's see. There we go. So you have a special mold exclusive sculpt just in this box of this particular zombie right here. Doesn't come included in any of the other boxes. So you got the female fatty, you've got that guy, and the other special walker is, which one is it? It's this one. Okay, so it's these 3 rows over here, or columns over here, are the new additional sculpts. And there he is. Very nice indeed. I would swear that was a new one. Maybe that comes from like Prison Outbreak or something, because that isn't a runner from the core game that I have anyway. All right, so that's the Walk of the Dead, adding quite a bit more zombies on there. I'll throw a number on the screen now to show you exactly how many zombies I can have on a board now that with all my expansions and the boards, and give you a total. And just running with the core rules, I'm not going to, I'll add in the Berserker boxes and that kind of stuff too, and show you the grand total of zombies. Now, what do you do when you have this many zombies running around endangering your survivors? Why, you get the survivors and you level them up to the ultimate survivors level. As you see here, it takes the first 6 survivors and it gives them some nice new artwork to go with their characters, and it boosts their power up. So it says 6 veteran survivor miniatures, ID cards, experience cards, and rules of play in ultimate mode. Let's flip it over. Ultimate Survivors 1. Look at the people there and the sculpts inside. Look an awful lot like the drawings here, just like the ones on the other cards. They're based a lot on their drawings there, as far as the minis, as you can see here. Says, the world evolved, and so did we. We learned in a couple of months what a soldier might need years to learn. The lives we had, the peoples we were, that was all gone, and we have to accept that. We are survivors, and we are here to bring the future. Sometimes you don't want your favorite survivor's story to end. You want to see him live through countless adventures and evolve in the zombicide world. The experience mode allows you to write your own epic story using experience cards that enhance your survivors and stay with them from one zombicide mission to the next. Will your survivors emerge from the zombie apocalypse as true heroes? The answer is yours. We have the 6 miniatures, 6 ID cards, 110 experience cards, a rules flyer, and some experience trackers. And of course, you need one of the actual rule sets, either the core rules, the room org, or the prison outbreak, in order to use this. Let's open it up, take a look inside. Okay, here's how everything's packed within it. I'm going to take the top tray out here, set it right here. Let's see what we have. As you see, we have the decks of experience cards dividing into several different parts here. Let's take a look. For instance, this one, Machete, +1 free melee action. Get the +1 free melee action skill for all melee actions done with machetes. All right. Let's see if there's a different one on the bottom of this. Yes, indeed. Sawed Off, +1 dice, +1 to dice roll range. Get the +1 to dice roll range skill for all ranged actions done with the sawed offs. Let's check the other two and see what they might have. This one is a crowbar. Get the +1 die melee skill for all melee actions done with crowbars. And this one, 44 Magnum, +1 die range. Get the +1 die range skill for all ranged actions done with 44 Magnums. Okay, there you are. As you see, the weapons are a little different. It kind of based on all the games. The way these rules work, we're going to house roll some in. People think they make them a little bit OP. There's experience trackers there. Think they make a little OP. So basically, what it comes down to is kind of like a role playing thing for your survivors here. They level up as they get more skills as they hit the different levels, yellow and orange and red. They get an experience card, and the experience cards go with them from one adventure to the next. You know how every mission they start out 0 down at the blue level and build up new skills again. Well, these experience cards will stick with them, and they will have extra skills from the very beginning. The other part, as you see here, is these nice sculpts. Here's Amy here with her sawed off and her katana. These are the Ultimate Survivor molds. Here is Phil/Rick with looks like a couple of shotguns, and looks like he's got a flashlight and a knife. Here is Ned, and there is his trusty frying pan in one hand, and he's got a sniper rifle in his other. Here is Doug with a pair of Uzis going full auto and a backpack, and looks like maybe a pistol, maybe something on his belt. Here is Josh in his full hoodie. It looks like he might be. There's a letter weapon. There's a ultra red weapon called Josh's Dream, or maybe he's carrying the evil twins. And here's Wanda, yet another new sculpt of Wanda. She's wearing a nice pair of glasses here. Still got her roller skates and still whirling that chainsaw about, and with another gun on her hip. As you see here, we have the new expanded Ultimate character cards with the new artwork. And you see the other thing with Ultimate, you start off with 2 skills at blue action. At blue level, you start with 2 actions, not just the one that you usually start out with blue. So that's boosted everybody up. And like Wanda here, she starts off with the 2 blue as well. So very nice indeed. And then underneath it finally is the rule sheet for the Ultimate Survivors and how to use the experience mode and all. Some more wonderful picture. There's a nice picture of Josh there, you see, and there's Amy again. Nice artwork, really nice artwork. I do like the new versions of them as they've leveled up, as it were. So we'll definitely be pulling in the 2 zombies there and the Ultimate Survivors. And in our next mission, I don't think using the experience cards is going to be that bad, because I am planning on bringing in another little surprise that I haven't showed y'all yet. So why don't we wait around? We will see what that happens in our next adventure. And after we finish up with the recordings of the 24-hour race here. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye.